Chapter 1. The Heist. Some people live in cities, others in towns. The farmer and his family live in a village, but it is getting too tight for them. You see, they have neighbors. They are lovely people, but people in general are not what they seek. They want land, lots of land, teeming with gardens and orchards and every kind of animal to fill it. They want a farm. You see, they are farmers already. Have been for ever so long. A farmer isn't something you become. It's something you are. Just like you don't become a baker or a candlestick maker. You are born one. And they were born farmers. The farmer and his wife even met on a farm. Have you heard that story already? Oh, so you know it. They met on a farm, and now here they are living in a village. They do the best with what they have. They planted a few fruit trees and a nut tree or two. Even have a garden, complete with a pumpkin teepee at the end where they read stories and drink tea. It's nice, but in a for now kind of way. Their farmer's blood itches for more. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let us have the proper introduction, shall we? You know the farmer, surely. That's why you've come. You want to hear his stories. But have you met his wife? And the young ones? They're all here. The farmer's wife is gathering and sorting the eggs while Michaela's in the house, her head stuck in a book. Jacob's over there in the treehouse the farmer and his wife built last summer. Hannah's just where you'd expect her to be, off riding bikes with the neighbors. She loves it here in the village, which is quite strange. Of all three children, farmer's blood runs thickest with her. Isn't she the one who pushes that chicken on a swing? And didn't she name each one? There they are now, all in a line. They're looking for her. You can tell by the way they cock their heads to the side like that. That's how they look for her. The chickens, they're the ones who start all this. To be fair, it isn't their fault. They simply do what chickens do. They lay eggs. Surely, they have no idea that these particular eggs on this particular day will change everything. How dare you suggest it? Why? Do you see their heads still to the side looking for Hannah again? Yes, it is certain those chickens have been getting rather devious as of late, but to suggest they plotted this whole thing just to get Hannah themselves is preposterous. We will not even discuss it. They lay their eggs, and that is that. The neighbors arrive, as neighbors so often do. Only on this day, they stopped the coop. Did the chickens call them? One can never tell. It certainly is possible. But that simply will not do. That is a guess. Let us focus only on facts. And the facts are this. On every other day, the neighbors pay that coop no mind. But today, they stop. They stop and peer into the coop and see a fresh, warm egg. They take it. And what does one do with a fresh, warm egg? Why, throw it at the side of the coop, of course. It's simply the way it is done. At least that's what those who know about such things say. That's how it happens anyway. They take warm egg after warm egg and smash them against the coop. The chickens watch, heads tipped to the side. Do you see that one smile? Yes, a smile indeed. And so the stage has been set. The farmer arrives home and sees his coop, the one he made from those pallets he brought home from work. You remember, don't you? You remember how carefully he pulled out each nail, knowing that leaving them would hurt one of his chickens to be? Now the farmer must know that warm eggs are to be thrown, but that doesn't seem to make any difference. He simply shakes his head and says, "This place is too tight for us." His wife sighs, knowing he is right. "The house isn't ready to sell," she says, reminding him of the roof that needs fixing. The farmer gets right to work, fixing this and that. It won't be long, and they'll be ready to call the company that sells houses and tell them to sell theirs. And that's just what they do. Honest it is, at least until the letter comes. It's a normal letter, typed on normal paper, and this is what it says. "Dear neighbor, I noticed what a fine job you're doing fixing up your house. My dad likes it especially. He would like to live there if you don't mind. From your neighbor from the next road over." The farmer's wife runs and shows the farmer the letter. He reads it twice. "Can you believe it?" he asks in wonder. Just then, a chicken walks by, head tipped to the side. The chicken believes it.